off this time.
What are you doing?
I'm trying not to draw Jim Howe. I'm worried about third time. We're okay. We're okay. We're clear.
Did you have to think about it?
I did. I did have to think about it because I'm like, wait a minute. No. The line. So we just gotta hope and pray that Jim Howe or Robin Roberts has this flipping chip.
Right.
Or I'm gonna
Protest
protest.
a little bit because
We're good.
Well, scared.
it's gonna be Alex Laughlin versus Paige.
I think you waited out. Alrighty, hey y'all, it's Paige Coughlin here with Priscilla. This is our French Bulldog. Some of you guys met her last year, and Johnny as well. What?
She's just so cute.
Oh.
She's making her wave.
Yeah, say hi.
She's the queen.
She is the queen.
This is the real spoiled child.
Yeah, this is her first race out. We're happy to have her here. She's a little baby. But anyway, we are at a National Trail Raceway. This is our home track. I'm super excited to be back here. You know, last year we raced here. It was our very first time racing No Prep Kings. It was quite terrifying. I had to race Clay Cole. And I remember he beat me first round and then hugged me. It was the weirdest thing in the world, but that's kind of how the friendship blossomed. And I'll never forget that. That's one thing I'll never forget. But
This weekend we're coming for him. Boom.
this weekend is a whole lot different. We have a badass race car right behind us. It's going to make some laps. We've made some adjustments to the car to where we can hopefully go a couple more rounds than we have been the past 2 weekends. And the biggest part of it all is who we ended up drawing first round. Now, we just got back from chip draw. I'll tell you what, I was going to change my method up. I'm like, we got to do something different because I keep drawing Jim Howe or Robin Roberts, and it's annoying, and I'm quite over it. So they call us up there, and me and Kayla are picking, and I swish it around, and I pick one up, and I go, this could be Jim Howe. So I throw it back down, swish it around again, and I just pick one, and I was like, alrighty, you just got to hope and pray it's not either one of them. So they're calling names. Robin, he gets partner. I'm like, okay, we're safe there. But they haven't called Jim Howe, and they haven't called me, and the numbers are just getting smaller and smaller, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awful. But we didn't draw him. So we made it through the first chip draw without drawing Jim Howe. Win in my book, but we ended up drawing Alex Laughlin. 2 NHRA people, if you want to
Pro Charger on Pro Charger.
be that way. But yeah, so this is going to be very interesting first round. I've, 1, never raced him. 2, he's new. Kind of like we still are, because a lot of people don't know who I am yet, and that's fine. But, yes, Queen. But Priscilla and I have conversed, and we're going to kick some ass. That's just what we're going to do.
We're winning the 30 grand this weekend.
Right, Prissy? Yeah, she says yes. So that's our goal. We're just going to go up there. We're going to bring a badass hot rod to the starting line, and we're just going to try to whoop his ass. That's our goal. I mean, doesn't matter who's next to us. That's always our goal. But I think it's going to be interesting. Never raced him before. He just went testing like this past week. They could have
Hopefully.
figured out their bugs, and they could be fast. Who knows?
Hopefully they figure it out because they're gonna need it.
I'm over here. I'm like, I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm nervous. But yeah. So we get 2 grudge passes tonight, and then we're going to go into first round. There's 26 drivers total, so we're only going to have 1 round of eliminations this evening. And then they're going to fill the winner's bracket. There'll be 16 cars in that field for tomorrow. And then they'll have the loser's bracket, and that'll be the remainder of people who either lost or didn't get the lucky chip at the end of the day. So we shall see what's going to happen. Go from there. All right, Johnny, tell me what happened.
I found a track you can go red at.
Johnny already ran first round. Just
First
got
round
back.
duck.
He goes red.
Prissy's,
Unacceptable.
Prissy's not the good luck charm I thought she was.
How dare you?
No, I'm kidding.
Don't let her hear that.
She's
Look
your
at
good
that
luck.
face.
Good luck charm.
Look at that face.
She looks Chinese.
She's a queen.
She
She
says,
is
"I'm
a
Chinese."
queen. We're a queen. She's a good girl. But yeah. So if you're out here, come say hi to us. If not, tune in on YouTube to the Street Outlaws live YouTube channel. Stay tuned.
Okay, then.
Left gnarly. Holy smokes. Thanks. I had some juice behind it.
That's good.
I could feel it. But, you know, as soon as we were getting out there, it's still going right to the center. And I'm like, all right, just ride it, try to do your best. And I had no idea he went red. So I'm like, how is he so far out in front of me? Like, how? I left pretty good, in my opinion. I think I left pretty good. And I know that we can compete with that. And I'm like, that don't make any sense. And then it goes to the center. It did the exact same thing as it did earlier. And I got out of it around the same area, right in between those cones. I was afraid to take them out because you do that, you lose anyway. So no point in tearing the car up while doing it. So I forgot to pull the chutes too. I kept driving because I'm like, I got out of it, but I let it go because I'm like, I don't know what happened.
To the finish line or?
No. It pretty much the same exact thing as earlier.
Okay.
The full run we made.
Yep.
It's like same thing. It went.
No
it
issue
rode
stopping,
center.
no issue sliding, nothing.
That big motherfucker body's gonna try to beat me up. Who's gonna beat you up?
Oh boy. You better off on.
Hey man, that's the only chance I had to beat me, bro.
But
Everybody puts me on a 2-minute clock.
but pretty much did the exact same thing, the exact same spot.
Here it comes.
Held the center line.
Hey man.
Hey y'all, Paige Coughlin here. We have concluded day 1 of National Trail Raceway. We had to run 2 grudge passes, first round through Laughlin, whole shebang. So I decided we're going to change up the scenery. We're in our hammock for this portion of the video. It's actually quite convenient. Just sit right back here and chill. But yeah, so our 2 grudge passes today were not too shabby. You know, the track is tricky, so we have to adjust for that, and I think we did a nice job of that. Our first pass we got down. It wasn't my prettiest by any means, but we got down. And then the second pass we had a little too much juice and it just shook, and we're like, okay, you know what, we got to find our happy medium. This is one way to do it. I mean, you can't know till you try it, right? So we're like, okay, now we got to go up for first round. We have Laughlin, and he goes red. I first of all had no idea, so I'm trying to drive it and I'm like, how is he out in front of me? Like, I'm confused. Like, there's no way that he is just running that much faster than me. I mean, because I know I left good on the tree. Like, I know I left pretty good, and I was confused the whole way down, but I'm trying to drive it anyway. And then I hear, oh, he went red, and I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool, I'll take it. You know, win night's a win night. But now everybody's going online talking about, oh, it was green and then it went red. Well, that's part of drag racing. Not every tree's gonna be the same. And it's happened to me before. I just had to suck it up and get over it. I mean, it sucks, yeah, but it is what it is. I mean, I literally did it a couple weeks ago. Like, when we went back and looked at the Daddy Dave footage of where that whole ordeal took place, we literally zoomed in and could see where my tires crinkle but didn't really move. They just crinkled. I mean, it's kind of redundant, but still, you look at the video and it's green, and then I start to move and then it turns red. So it does happen. And there's all this talk about people guessing or jumping or anticipating whatever. I mean, if you want to take that risk and potentially go red, be my guest. I am not really one to do that. I couldn't even tell you how to do it, honestly. I winged it the 1 time or 2 times I actually did it. And you know what? If you're gonna have sore feelings about it, that's just, I'm sorry. It's all a part of racing. I had to learn it. Everybody else has had to learn it. Not every tree is the same. Every track is gonna be different. And I'm gonna take the win. I'm just gonna take the win. We're going in tomorrow. We're in the winner's bracket. So now there's 16 of us left, and hopefully we go a couple more rounds than we have been doing the past couple of races. We've been stuck in a little bit of a rut, trying to get out of that rut. So hopefully we can make that happen this weekend at my home track. So if y'all are gonna come out, come check us out. Definitely stop by and say hi. We appreciate it. And if not, tune in live at Street Outlaws Live on YouTube. So.
Coming at you right now over the left lane. That's going to be Jimmy Taylor. Jimmy Taylor in the left lane. Bruce Camaro going up against Nate Taylor. Nate Taylor in the right
You guys talking about racing from the finish line back up?
That would be cool.
They do that here.
That would be cool.
We have never been in an outlaw tire final and actually ran it.
They always cancel the fucking.
Every time they call it.
Clay's the only one that.
Alrighty, hey y'all, it's Paige Coughlin. We are finished up for the day at National Trail Raceway. You know, it's always good to be back at my home track. We had quite the day. It was so busy, but you know, we made it through last night. After all the tit for tat online, we made it through. All is well. Then we draw Kayla for our first round on Saturday. We always try to avoid that, me and Kayla, because we're homies. And of course, we draw each other. We tried to trade. Nobody would trade. Which sucks. Everybody else sucks. But we end up running each other. I have the right lane. She has the left lane. And I will admit, I think that was the first like straight pass. Like the other times we were in the right lane and wanted to go to the center, like I talked about yesterday. But that time we made a couple adjustments to the car and it was like straight. I was so proud of everybody. Like you couldn't even be mad. My car ran awesome. And she's over here saying, I was all over the place and I was over here and I was over here. And I'm like, so you still beat me. It's going like this, but I'm going like this. Just like, thanks. But, you know, we wanted to tune the car to, one, get down, two, to fix the issues that we were dealing with. And you know what? We just didn't have enough juice. We didn't have enough juice. And it happens. We don't want to give it too much power because then we're going to get nowhere. So it's finding that happy medium, and it's tough on these harder tracks. But we decided to do big tire outlaw. We didn't want to give up. So we go up there, we got to run, Dominator first round. That thing was hauling the mail. It went right on down there. It was smooth, it was straight. I'm like, whoa. There was some tire shake about halfway through and it carried out a little bit, but everybody else has been having that problem. So I'm like, full send it, let's just keep going. And then after we beat Dominator, we drew the bye for the second round. I'm like, okay, sweet, can't complain. Actually, I didn't draw it, Johnny did. We had to change it up because I drew a bye for him in 7-0, then he drew a bye for me, which was lovely. So got through that, it was great. Another great run, just repeated itself, it was wonderful. And then, let's see, we got to these semifinals, we had to run Doc. So there's three of us left at this point, me, Jerry Bird, and Doc. And I'm like, alrighty, well, Jerry Bird gets the bye because Doc and I had already had a bye throughout this race. So I raced Doc, he was green, but I won. My car ran so well. I'm so proud of like the adjustments that we made, how far we have come. Like we've been struggling a little bit with this car. Like we finally get the car to where we want it, but we're like a round or two too late. You know what I mean? Like we're still learning and adjusting, and every single track you go to, it's going to be different. It's not like you can always carry the stuff over. It's not that easy. So Mike and Justin have just done a fabulous job. Obviously Johnny, the team manager, nails it every single time. But we got the win against Doc. That was great. Felt super good. Still shook, but not complaining. But at the end of the day, we didn't get to finish the race. They ended up calling it, so me and Jerry split, which it is what it is. Still made a little bit of money, which was good. You know, we get to put that back into our apparel sales, maybe buy some different merch items for you guys. I'm super excited about it. I'm really trying to grow that. And learning along the way has been quite the journey. But other than that, we just decided to shoot our video with the winner over here, you know, wishing we were like that, but maybe next weekend. I told him I won Bowling Green last year in the Invitational, or not in the Invitational, in the future class. So I want to win it in the Invitational this year. But he's welcome to join me in the final. So we'll see.